the Westmores, a Hollywood dynasty to rival that of the Barrymores.
George Westmore was a wig maker and a barber. Fun fact, he was the barber to Sir Winston Churchill. So, he left merry old England and came to Hollywood, and in 1917 created the first makeup department ever. He single-handedly created continuity in the motion pictures makeup industry. You see, stars had done their own makeup, hence, he worked with such luminaries as Lon Chaney, Mary Pickford, and Gloria Swanson. George Westmore had 6 sons that entered the makeup business with him. They were Monty, Perce, Ern, Wally, Bud, and Frank. Now, Monty was the personal makeup artist to Rudolph Valentino. But when he passed away, Monty mostly did freelance work. He mostly worked for Selznick International, and in the late 30s, he worked on 3 pictures at the same time. Those were Intermezzo, Hitchcock's Rebecca, and a little picture, oh, fiddly-dee, what was that called? Oh, right, Gone with the Wind. That's a lot of people to be making up. Now, a young Perce Westmore was cutting his teeth sweeping the floors at the swanky barbershop Maison César when in waltzed Adolphe Menjou. Apparently he had cut off half of his mustache and was looking for that famous George Westmore. Perce said, "I'm his son, and I bet I can do just as good of a job as he could." He was probably off doing the makeup of someone like, Billy Burke. Now, Adolphe Menjou let him trim his mustache, and he went back to the set of The Three Musketeers, bragging about the Westmore family. Perce Westmore would do such makeup jobs as Charles Laughton in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Miss Betty Davis as the Virgin Queen Elizabeth I. That no eyebrow look never caught on, thank God. Fun fact, Perce would go on to do every movie with Betty Davis. That's 27 years of pictures with Miss Davis. Now, one of Wally Westmore's famous pictures would be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, starring Frederick March. In this picture, he not only used makeup, but he used lighting to show that transition from good to evil.
The Westmores even had their own salon of beauty on beautiful Sunset Boulevard.
Now, Monty's sons, Monty Jr. and Marvin, entered the makeup business, but the baby Michael, he decided to go to UC Santa Barbara and major in art history. When he graduated, his Uncle Perce talked him into just working a summer in the makeup industry, and it stuck. Some of his pictures included an Oscar for the film Mask, and he did De Niro's makeup in Raging Bull. I mean, they cut individual hairs to do old age. No CGI back then, kiddos. Now, Michael's daughter Mackenzie is also in the industry and has a makeup line called Westmore Beauty. This is Todd. Oh, you're looking a little shiny there. Let me touch you up. Okay. Looking good. This is Todd Pickering for Walk of Fame Wednesdays. I will see you next week in Hollywood, where stars are made and possibly made up by the Westmores. Hey, special thanks to Christiana Benson, the great-granddaughter to Ern Westmore, and the official Westmore family historian. Thanks, Christiana.